name is Daniela Sandoval, and I will be presenting over steps in preparing for a job interview, and how to better prepare yourself for the job interview. Okay, so there's many times that people feel like the only thing that is important in an interview is the questions that the interviewer will ask. But of course, there's many more things that you should consider when preparing for the interview. And these are some important things you should do better on how to prepare. I would say one of the most important things is to research about the company that you're applying for. If a person has previously done research over the company that they're applying, and the interviewer asks them some questions, they'll be able to answer with more confidence, such as things like if the company has any competitors or anything like that. Practicing before your interview, you have to practice questions that the interviewer might ask you, and ask other people who have previously gotten a job in the same role that you're applying for. Also, I think it's important to practice your posture and stuff like that, so you know that you're looking well whenever the interview is interviewing you. One of the most important things is dressing well. I feel like your appearance is really important when you walk in because it's part of the first impression that you give. Always make sure you wear something that feels comfortable. It's always good to dress into the setting and not to stand out. Jeans is a very bad option for dressing well for an interview. Always be prepared and punctual, so always arrive early. Never let your interviewer wait for you. And if you don't know where the location is at, you should always go before time and make sure you actually know how to get there. Make sure how long it's going to take you to get there. That way you can avoid any tardiness. Okay, like I said, first impression is really important. Always make sure you greet with confidence, a firm handshake, good eye contact, and always smile. The first impression is the only thing that you're gonna have to be able to give your interviewer that you stand out from other people that person's interviewing that day. Don't stress and don't get nervous. Always remind yourself that you have to stay calm. Remind yourself that of your skills and your value. If you're applying for a job, you obviously know what that job is about, and you obviously applying for that job because you want to. So always make sure that you remind yourself why you're applying for that job. Okay, and I'll always answer your questions fully. If the interviewer asks you, I don't know, like, how do you do this well at a job, or like, what's your weakness? Always make sure that you don't go off topic, and always just stay focused on the question that the interviewer is asking you. Yes, interviews can be nerve-wracking, but always make sure you remain positive. If you were previously fired or quit from your last job and get asked why you left, always make sure you highlight positive aspects and explain why you are searching for a new job. Also, be prepared to ask the interviewer questions for your own information and to show interest. I feel that if a person asks questions to the interviewer, it seems like they're more interested in the job and might help you stand out from everybody else that person's interviewing. And this is my works cited where I got all my information from. And that was all for me. Thank you. Do you guys have any questions?
Do you feel like maybe we should always take a resume, or do you think that not bringing a resume would be okay?
Yes, so I think a resume is really important to show the interviewer your previous jobs that you've had and how long you've lasted in those jobs. Also, that's also another perk of like arriving on time. You can always go through your resume and make sure that you don't have any mistakes on it, or you know, make conversations with, I don't know, the receptionist, or just to, you know, stand out from all the other interviewees that will be there.
Okay.
And that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you.